guys? When you gonna start traveling, man?
I can't.
Oh,
I'm on the budget.
but all right.
Just coming back and getting into practice, what were you trying to accomplish today?
Well, today I wanted to compete a little bit more. I thought we needed, having a day where we can practice. I can work on some one-on-one competitive nature with wing players and our inside players. Because you don't get a chance to do that during the course of the season. But having a day like today, we wanted to be more of a competitive nature type team today. I didn't think we competed from a defensive standpoint last night. This wasn't about punishment or anything like that. It was more about us continuing to grow as a team. And when you get a chance, I'm still building this basketball team. When you get a chance to practice, I'm not focused on what's happening right now this year. I'm focused on it as we move forward. And I want to take advantage of today and get on the floor and practice. Plus, we have an early game tomorrow. We're going to have a shoot around, so we can play in some live Portland offense as well.
Was a part of that too, just to kind of get their minds focused, obviously, with all the stuff happening off the court?
No, I don't focus on that anyway. I focus on the team, on the players, each individual player, our basketball team. Players are going to play. I want to get their minds off of how bad they played last night. In the course of that game, and get us back to working again. We had a day where I thought we could practice, and rather than just relax and wait until tomorrow, I come in here and just get a couple of shots up. I wanted to be a live, active practice today, and we did that. So I told him, I said, look, regardless of what happens in the game tomorrow, I want us to understand we're still trying to build this team. We're trying to build this team, and we got to have competitive nature every time we step on the floor at all times. And so it was a good practice today.
And one thing that the team had been able to hang its hat on, and even in the losses, they had been competitive. And some of these losses during the streak have been ended up being pretty one-sided. What have you seen that's allowed that to start happening?
Well, I just think that we've allowed too much action to take place in the paint, allowing the players to get where they want to go. And a lot of that is with this team here. What I have grown to understand, is when they not making shots, they have a tendency to drop their heads and lose their focus on defense. When they're making shots, we're at our premium as far as how active we are. Last night we had 15 deflections. So that told me right there we weren't engaged in that game last night from a defensive standpoint. Now, Oklahoma City had probably a lot to do with that because they were pretty efficient with what they were doing. But overall, I just think that, up until about 3 minutes ago in the second quarter, we had a game, a 5-point game. And from there, it went to 20. Like they just go play, not sharing the ball, turning the basketball over, and not finishing plays, not making open shots that led to a big run out for Oklahoma City. So we've been competitive. We're starting to create an identity that way, that we're going to play hard every night. That's my calling card, to compete and play hard every night. Some nights the team is just better than you and beats you to where you can't compete. But I didn't think that was the case last night. I thought last night was a game of pace that we were just not there all the way through our entire basketball team.
Players tend to default to offense, look at their numbers offensively. Can you get them out of that mindset so that they value defense the same way?
It's going to be hard all the time, because when it's time for a free agent signing, they're going to always put his offensive numbers up there. They're going to put his defensive numbers up there. So you just have to keep working as a team with your defensive games and try to get players better. If they're not already defensive players, you're going to try to get them a little bit better, to work a little harder defensively, and work a little bit harder as a team defensively, because you're not going to convert a guy who can't play defense to be a defensive guy. But you can help him become a team defensive player and be a vocal player on the floor. So those are the things you're trying to do, and not worry about his offensive numbers, but the team to focus on. Today was all about doing defensive work. Didn't do a whole lot of offensive work. Only when you start playing 5-on-5, we just try to get them in a nice rhythm defensively. Start off with one-on-one competition, both sides, big and smalls, and then into the half-court defense, and move from there.
Defensively, what are you trying to accomplish at this point? Because you don't have a lot of size in the backcourt. You don't have DeMarcus is more of a gamble, steals type, and not a traditional shot blocker. How does that affect what you want to do defensively?
Well, we want to protect the paint. We want to challenge shots. I still think even if you are not a big team, we were coming over taking charges. And DeMarcus has been one of the league leaders in taking charges. But we haven't had a string of those. Where we're getting 4 of those a game. Getting ourselves back in a position to where once you get away from having days where you practice and reinforce some things, your team starts to break down a little bit. And that's exactly what's happened with our basketball team, not having those days. This team needs and requires practice time to kind of reiterate what it is that we're trying to do. But it starts with our perimeter players. In the ball gets into the paint and our perimeter players are breaking down defensively, it's going to put pressure on those guys. Even if you are a shot blocker, you got a guy like Oklahoma City has. That's a great luxury. But when you don't have that, it's going to put a lot of pressure on your team, and we must do a better job on the perimeter. And when you play, I told these guys one day, when you play pickup basketball, in the summertime, and you go to game point, the best defensive players in the world show up there. So you got to guard your player like it's game point in the possession of that shot clock to make sure that player doesn't score on you. Now, granted, they are going to score, but you try to think like that. You got to get your mindset that way. And I thought that has been some slippage that way for us.
Thanks, Coach.
But,